Alright, we're back. Um, yeah, I guess the game just told us not to go there, and the floor is still pixeled somehow. Wait, no, wait, we looked back there and we couldn't get there because this is on a raised floor. Wait, let's have a quick peek here. I know the game has been telling me to, okay, that's not really anything. You know, even if the game is telling me, oh, you found everything here, I have the feeling that the game is basically going, you know, do the main quest and not you have missed something that you could have explored. Nothing here, though.
Whilst traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists. What can exist.
I must admit it's an interesting thought, and quite disturbing.
Okay. I guess now we have to check. Okay, so that red square was our truck, I guess. So now if we drive forward and then left, we might be on the right path, or rather on the left path, I guess. Is this? Yeah. And I don't think we can actually go right because there's something fallen. What? Ah. Hit the F key again, but let's see. Yeah, I guess they're keeping us from going back to their previous base. Kinda nice though. And I guess we would have yeah, here you see the circle, so that's that shield generator. Hi Ellie, how's it going? Thanks for the follow. Hello. We're exploring a strange planet. Ooh, okay, yeah, so that was the shield generator we would have ran into, but don't, because I found the button and just tried it out. And then said, hey, I fixed our problem. I hadn't even found the problem yet. Okay, so we're... Yeah, geez, music. Okay, so we're just gonna be heading straight ahead, I guess.
I'm leaving the base, going after the convoy.
You're welcome. Ooh, a strange planet. That sounds exciting. Yes, it does. Oh, she's humming again. I wonder if that will still, like, if that's just a quirk of the character, or if they are going to make us if that's going to be a plot point. Like, I mean, one possible interpretation of what we've played so far is that it's a combination of memories and yeah, looks like we're on the right path. That this is a combination of memories and maybe hallucinations. Oh, they've basically built a road here. Ugh. Bit of a weird road, but... Oh, are these tracks? I think these are tire tracks and we're driving in the middle. Oh. Yeah, probably off this.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Isn't that jealousy speaking, sir?
Not at all. Good one.
How am I? Doing pretty well, yeah. It's a bit of a stressful time right now, but I'm enjoying relaxing and playing this game. Yeah. So, going okay.
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
Alright. So the question is, how do we get past... I guess we're turning left up there. Can I... Oh, I can actually get out. Let's have a quick peek.
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal?
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures. The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground. According to the schemes from the geological unit, metal can be found in every part of this area.
How far to that convoy?
Oh, not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long.
So the dude in the orbiting ship spent the whole time surveying the planet and did not notice the fleet's largest ship and the fleet's largest drilling machine in walking distance from the landing spot. Yeah, it seems a bit odd. Okay, yeah, that's deep. They look like it's pups. I mean, it's true. Yeah, but that's really tire tracks, okay. I thought that might have been the convoy's tracks and went like, I didn't remember the wheels being this large. You know, these blue things basically. I wonder if we can... Oh, this looks like you might be able to get in. Ha!
2 modules were placed nearby. The first one looks residential.
Ping. Your score. Dr. Boozasoft. Oh, that's the same guy. Oh, it's Pong. Okay, the controls are a bit... It's impossible to use. That's how I get out again. Each one of these is like not only like with a door that opens when a person arrives, but actually a door that is just standing open. It's weird. Why would they just let all the sand in?
The second one is a mobile laboratory.
Metal structures were examined in terms of the following electric current, magnetism, radioactivity, polarization produced by them. The solids, something of these properties. New magnetic field producing structures have been discovered. They are larger and taller than the others, and they do not corrode. Okay. Ooh. Someone took a picture of the crane. And that's the hole. Wait, is that saying it tore? Or is that something they pulled out of there? It's hard to tell, especially on this background. Hard to tell. Like, this art style is kind of nice, but having transparent things to print stuff on is kind of very inconvenient.
They excavated a lot of different objects in terms of shape and size.
Timeline with objects arranged according to the chronology of creation.
I tried to arrange them somehow, to classify them.
Were they successful?
It looks promising. If they had spent a little more time, they would surely have come up with something.
And yet they gave up all efforts.
Rust was found on the surface of most objects. The corrosion process was so far along in 2 metal objects that no attempt was made to categorize them. Samples of metal structures were submitted for testing to determine their approximate... whatever. Blocks have a regular structure, not like crystal. The grooves made in them are probably the work of a machine. The structures include steel as well as significant amounts of nickel and tungsten. Yes, we knew that already. music is kind of weird. Is that back there in any way relevant or interesting? Okay, does that mean they actually dug into this mountain? Oh, and there's more of these things in there. Okay. It's just not easy to see first. Weird. And these things, I guess, are containers. They're kind of collecting that stuff. Okay, I guess that's it. And we're driving on. You could turn left here. Interesting. But we're still too early, so I guess we're going up there. Bit sad that you can't get in on both sides every time, like before. It really drives just like someone walking. It's weird. It even feels a little bit like it has head bob. Following the right way.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
We're in this together. I wonder, like, what the writing on the helmets of these Alliance, I think, and we're Commonwealth, right? On these Alliance soldier helmets actually means, like, I think on our people's helmets it was the name, whereas in that building we found like 3 or 4 helmets that said Mierva, so I first thought, oh, that's the name, but either it's asset reuse or it's the ship name or something. And here it says friend. It's also the player's too slow sentence, I think. I like these sentences, though.
I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
Okay, let's see. I guess we're supposed to go to the observation point, like before. And not drive there. They moved my car here. Plan your route to the convoy. What?
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna.
All right. I'll try to get there via the side path.
Okay. Oh, so I'm driving up there instead of along down there. Ah, okay, that wasn't an interactable point, that was just a climb up or down here point. Okay. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. Okay. This is always so disorienting. But yeah, the car jumped. It's really weird. Like, I parked it back. I guess it's okay. Maybe they found too many... I wonder if it's like, you know, if they unloaded the level. And then when we would have to unload the car. Fan is lurking. Okay, have a good lurk. Or if it's, you know, that a lot of people went here on foot and then had to bimble back, you know, on foot. And they went like, okay, since the previous time when we observed something... Oh. I turned too late. Okay, I guess they don't want me to drive up there. It just looks like a place you can drive up. Or what? No. That is... This is one of those points where this game is really bad at giving you directions. Because it just has arbitrary spots. Now I've driven past it, right? Yeah.
I have a feeling we're in the dark. We have to find a way.
Agreed. You should move on.
That's not quite what I meant. But yeah, I probably should.
I can't go up there. This just a footpath? Ah, okay. I guess this is not a car path then. Seems very unnecessary. Okay. I guess we're going up there.
The radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yasna, be careful of radiation, of other people. Just watch yourself.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to 0.
It might well indicate something quite the opposite. Human technology equals radiation, after all.
Bingo! There's a stuck vehicle. Must be part of the convoy.
How many people?
None. Only the vehicle. It was penned down by a pile of rocks.
So, they abandoned it just like the ones at the base? What about the rest of the convoy?
SMU-27.
There's also an antimat.
Any activity?
It's quiet so far. Nothing alarming. The antimat too. It's lying slumped on the ground, motionless. I'll have to get closer to see more. Just need to find a suitable descent.
What's this? That also seems... like something worth commenting on, but I guess we don't. Okay. Nothing here. So I guess we're going through the... Oh! That looks like one of these anti-mats might have shot through it. Like it broke down over there, then fired a shot. Okay, I guess we're going through the radioactive area. And
I found a way to the convoy. What might interest you, sir, is that it appears to be a mechanically drilled tunnel. Circular, precise.
I'm more curious about what's on the other end. Although curious might not be quite the right word. Yasna, you alright?
Yes, I am. Oh, shit. They're close. At least one. But there's not a soul. I don't see anyone.
oh,
Oh, no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here.
You mentioned the antimat.
Uh-huh. Looks inactive.
Might be for the best. Although, it could have recorded what happened.
Oh, right. It certainly should.
of course.
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
We've had the probe before where it was dangerous to open it, so I'm kind of wondering when we will have an antimat that works the same way. But I guess security wasn't really a thing there.
They were preparing for departure.
Oh, wait.
The convoy's heading somewhere. Coordinates match the location of the base we've searched. All of the Alliance's semi-autonomic machines can be remotely controlled, right?
Yes.
In that case, they were conducting an inspection before marching out. I was there! It's the location with the giant cranes. Right before they lifted that strange artifact above ground level. They're getting close to where I am now. They're here. Sending a probe. It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above. Tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect there first.
Shame. The transport's leaving. Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter. The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear on his face.
Oh, and here it's no longer stable, but electromagnetics increasing.
Measurements are also strange. The electromagnetic field is in the upper range.
That's a recurring factor, which explains nothing, really. We're going in circles instead of getting you off this planet. Is there anything actually helpful in those photos?
Don't you want to know what happened, sir?
I do. If my crew was safe and sound, I'd gladly investigate it myself. Explaining this mystery would not only expand our knowledge, but also bring us honor and glory. Not to mention the exposure of the Alliance's incompetence. At the moment, though, I have other priorities, Doctor.
Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasna.
I'm grateful for that. The situation is far from safe, true, but I've got to do what I've got to do, whether I'm scared or not. One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
Electromagnetic 9999 stable.
There's nothing else. Only darkness.
Can't you see what it was aiming for?
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. Astrogator. The Antimat's new objective is to eliminate, instead of protecting.
What happens next?
Oh, goal eliminate crew. That doesn't
There's
sound
also a
good.
second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
The second antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do.
Huh. Did it get reprogrammed? It kind of feels like that, doesn't it? And I mean, we had that with the probe earlier. We had, like, he said, like, oh, I didn't make the probe protect you. So the question is, did the antimat just start to... Like, did it ignore that program and try to protect them from this antimat? Or did it see that as the crew and kind of took it out as the first dangerous object?
It's firing directly at the crew.
I guess that answers our question.
Shooting them. One by one. It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis 3 doesn't spare you.
Damn this mission. I curse whoever sent us here to play some half-assed spy game. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery. Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender. If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
Yep.
It killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away. If that's all...
What about that tunnel?
Right.
I'm not hearing you object, sir.
Go ahead, Yasna. I know you'll do it anyway.
Okay, so that's the antimat.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Something still active. Take your time, Yasna. Keep rushing.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up.
It's not unexpected. You are in a specific room.
I'll get back to you once I reach the end.
Understood.
It's an Arctan. Coming at me. Carrying something. I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Again?
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
No. No. go. I'm better now.
All right, then. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
And why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path.
Probably whatever.
This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first.
Yeah, I guess that's consistent. Don't quite get what it means with what the game means with I'll come closer first. Oh. More.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior. Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Metal bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
You think that's safe?
Can you please check them, Yasser?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal...
Then I'll use a detector. Right. I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar...
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Or perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yasna, are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown. Shit! I can't handle it anymore.
Oh. I bumped it and now it's coming out. Follow the Arcton. Well, I would if you gave me back control, but also...
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
Now, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
But where's the dead guy? We had a dead guy here. Come on. Here. Come on. Ah. Why are you not letting me?
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
Can I go back? Can I touch the other guy now? Come on. Don't make me walk so slow. Nope, okay. No longer interactable. That's rude. Making me go through an entire conversation and not letting me interact with the things you put around me. Horn. Why is there a foghorn? Why am I suddenly so slow? And why are the robots called Arcton? Are they mathematical? I hope I haven't lost the robot now. Who knows if they really expect me? Oh, it's standing up there now. Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's getting up.
What? The robot?
No, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. But...
No. It will kill me.
Yasna? Are you alive?
Yes. It destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
Go back. It's found me.
Novik, you're a fine astrogate. You always have been.
What are you saying, Doctor?
You've always been a great support for the entire crew.
No. Don't die on me now. I'm begging you. Don't give up. You can't. You can't. I failed you. Sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. It's all my fault. You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
Yasna, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine...
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Marit, she can no longer forgive you. Same goes for the others.
I'm fully aware. All of it weighs heavily on my mind. Believe me, Doctor. So, if I may, I would suggest watching your next steps.
There were no more antimats on the slides, sir.
I'm afraid that's not the only threat around, aren't you?
Of course I am. But I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people. How we can aid them. For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Oh. Hoffman. That doesn't look healthy. Oh, there's a new
It's
passage.
cooled down.
Okay, so I guess that's where we're supposed to go. That's where we came in.
Oh, I've already been there.
Okay. I guess that's the way we get through here if we go the other way. Okay. There's the rover, seldom sober.
Actually, it's right in front of me.
There seem to be legs in there. So I guess whoever sat under that dome is dead. This isn't looking very good. Oh, hi, sir. Excuse me, could you please drive me? Hello, sir? How rude.
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway?
Extremely unreasonable of them. But it's nothing to complain about, is it?
So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka.
Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you.
Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site.
Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates.
Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you.
Tesla here. Over.
We have a sort of discovery.
Oh, I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay. And then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and... this is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there?
Navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
Hello, convoy. Anka, come in. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart.
Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in.
Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first, I thought it was a sensoric malfunction. After all, the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So, all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Merit.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
It's unprecedented. All we can do now is believe that they will eventually snap out of it. And when they do, hope they won't be used as guinea pigs.
We both know this is going to be difficult.
Yes. And I don't even know if I'll survive this mission. Will I see them again? Will they develop properly? Even if it all works out, we will be strangers. They won't remember us. All that's left is hope. God damn it.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
Was the radar part of the recording? I think we had that in the ship as well, you know, when we were still sitting in the ship and going through that memory. You could see little radar dots as part of the broadcast indicating like, oh, this person just walked away for a smoke and then came back and things like that. Doesn't look like we're hearing anything. And I guess we don't have a probe anymore. That's kind of sad that we just left it behind. I'm not sure it's a good idea to look for containers full of these flies, given what's happened to us. Oh, and there's the plants growing on them. So what if the flies and the plants go together, and that's why we are feeling so bad when we get close to the plants?
I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid.
What was that? Arc 03? Oh, that's where the robot was. The Arcton. Okay. We didn't take a note of this guy dying. Niemke, Dobrov. This might not be a smart idea. Oh. Osterhaas. It's the Easter Bunny, folks. Der Osterhase. What's
I know I'm in a hurry, but I should check this place first.
Okay.
Bushes already protrude from the holes.
I don't get it. Those bushes again. And here I thought it was all coming together.
We figured out that bushes can consume metal to build their own tissue. Maybe that's what's happened here.
Bushes ate the metal shell. Where did they come from in the first place?
I admit, it's quite puzzling.
Oh, there's another force field. Oh, the LMU and stuff are numbers of the trucks we find. Okay. So I guess we're going in there and hopefully not getting insect affected. She says I should check this first, but we don't know which this. Well, she says, no, she said, I think we got the mission objective first. Like there was a big text at the top saying, find the stuff first. So I guess it's just, they only recorded one voice line for you, have something else to do before you can leave the area.
The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully.
Oh, there's a... Is that a robot or a person?
It's too awkward to squeeze in.
Did it just move?
The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet.
Oh, this time it works.
Now! I can see broken containers, No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
I'm not sure whether to call it life. Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness. It all resembles the evolutionary path of living forms. Only problem is, it's not alive.
So, with a large dose of doubt, you could still call it evolution?
A dead evolution, if anything.
I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material, and they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source, and so on and so forth.
Well, I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
So, move on to the next form. So, like into a human? Maybe that's why the command came in to kill the crew, realizing that they'd all been infected. Is there some other life sign we've missed? Okay, I guess there's someone dead in here. Okay, but we can note down what its number is. Some weird sounds of the machines we have. So my guess is we can't move past here because the force field is still on. Yep. Yeah.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
There are powerful emitters in the center, similar to those on Energobots.
Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you are looking at the top of the Energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet. I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance. I just need to get to it.
Wasn't there something over there? Somewhere at the top? Okay, I guess I'm no longer allowed to look at it. Okay, so I guess we're going around. I get that in game design, it's, you know, you don't want to build gigantic maps with nothing on them. So you have to find new and innovative ways to keep the player from going somewhere. But I don't think this is it. Like having like little bumps in the path that are insurmountable obstacles, that's just, I don't know, that's one of the flaws of this game, I think. And then they went here and said, oh, in the spots where we do like in games with climbing, and put that white paint on it. And that's, you know, in climbing games it sort of makes sense because, you know, you have to find handholds. But like with this bump in the path, it's like a, you know, kind of the game design shows through too much. It's like, find a better way to keep the player from going. Like, or just, you know, it's okay to say, hey, this would be leaving, but you still have something to do, that your character just goes, I don't want to leave yet.
Astrogator, I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. Its registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
I'm not sure if it's friendly. Oh, it photographed me. I hope you got my good side.
Come here, little probie. Oh, that didn't work. It flew away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller.
There was something else. Yeah. There was a point on the scanner, and I guess that's this guy, and he probably has the controller in his backpack. No. Okay, you're just dead. Well, it was a good theory for all of 5 seconds. Like, why am I climbing on... You know, this is like knee height. It's more a... You know, it's not a... climbing on your knees, especially not since we know that there's lower gravity here.
I got inside the field. Do you copy, sir?
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers, and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the Energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
All good and clear as the sky is blue. Just waiting for things to go sideways.
Okay, so we're not supposed to be able to go back there, so
Is the
should I...
probe still with you?
Yes, it's around here. Somewhere.
So I guess I'm going here. And seeing if I can find a controller. Also buried bot. I think you have something in your nose. Oh. You don't look good.
Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead.
So why are they dead? Oh, that's Antke. We heard his name.
The field is no longer a problem.
Meaning?
Disabled.
Perfect. All that's left is to get the flies out of there.
That doesn't look good. That doesn't sound good either. Okay, not sure what this is. I wonder if the flies go for energy? That music does not sound confidence-inspiring. So can we go back there and find the drone again? Can't get in there. Oh, we can get here. This dev name sounds Polish. Stanislaw is a book author, not a dev.
That the cargo is intact.
Or what do you mean? But hi, Abu Kek. Sun is... Yeah, I don't speak Polish, so I don't quite know how to pronounce that letter, so apologies for any mispronunciations. Okay.
All good. I hope.
There's a
Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure. So, what? Off we go? Jasna, what are you wondering about?
Kind of treat it as an in-between L and W. This is a big decision, like, do I leave the flies behind? I mean, that would be the smarter solution, I guess. But I think
Yeah, sure. I got lost for a moment there because of the flies.
You'll have a lot of time to think about it. Now we have to check if you'll be able to leave with this transport.
Of course, I'm on it. Although first, I'd like to see them up close.
Very well. Just hurry up.
That's not a good idea. You're not... No, we're not. We're just looking at them. Oh, it's just like soil samples? Ah. Ooh.
I must admit, they look amazing.
Shiny.
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black hole has opened in the stratosphere. And you say not to worry. Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
Can I close it? No, I can't.
If you were wondering, sir, how large a group of these flies could be, I can tell you, it can be gigantic.
Yes, Yasna, I know. I can see it from fucking orbit. What are you waiting for? Get out of there.
Okay. I guess I'm not driving this. And the end. Wait.
Hello, Dragonfly. I fell, but everything's all right. I'm fine. Oh, shit! Excavated. They're alive. These bushes. Something's flying out of them. Ah! It's those creatures. They're the ones doing it.
Fuck! The same thing over and over again. No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity. Who needs to know what might kill us?
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yes, sir. This is too much. I've asked you how many times already?
I'm not counting anymore, and neither should you, sir. At least we learnt the truth about this planet and the inorganic beings that inhabit it.
What good does that do us, though?
We know the cause of the stupor. Maybe Maybe we can find a way to cure our people. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
Not necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies. The rest of them must be somewhere.
Or you'll find more corpses, Yasna.
Hey! Something changed. The balloon over the base disappeared.
You mean it flew away, or did it fall to the ground?
Oh, I hope it's the latter. If it caught the west wind, it would have fallen in this area. We're lucky. It's hanging from a cliff, close to the ground.
Can you get to it? Unhook it?
Maybe that won't be necessary.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Somebody's here.
If all you're seeing is dots on the tracker...
No. I can see them with my own eyes. 2 of them, even.
2 people. Alive.
Huh? Where did they go?
Have you lost them?
Well, I can't see them now. They were here just a second ago.
Are you sure? What did they look like?
One was wearing an Alliance suit, a green one. The other one, I don't know. He looked different.
I see. And now they are nowhere to be found.
Damn right.
Doctor...
I know what I saw. 2 people alive. Some of them survived.
And you're going to look for them.
Yes. I'm glad we understand each other, sir.
I suggest focusing on what's certain. That balloon is still there, is it not? If it had operational cameras, we might get some answers.
You don't have to convince me, Astrogator. I'm going.
Your rover is nearby if needed.
Good to know. Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Let me just say this. Literally everything hurts. I don't know where frustration ends and a contused lung begins. But at least
Yes.
I'm alive. You know what, sir? It was these flies from the very beginning.
What do you mean?
My accident, for example. It's true, I hurt myself badly back then, damaged a radio. But that's not why I lost my memory. Soon after, flies flew from the bushes.
Right. There were bushes there too.
They subjected me to an electromagnetic field. Moreover, I believe the same thing happened to our people in the camp. To the antimat in those tunnels.
And for the whole convoy.
Yes.
Why is my rover driving? Oh, it's the probe memory. Isn't it? Yes. So that's how it can drive, I guess. And I can change the camera. Oh, that's nice. That's so much better. So now, we're here. know if I can actually find anything. So that was that. Mirva. So I guess if we found that body, that means it was just acid reuse. I guess we failed to find a few. Well, I guess I'm just gonna drive around a little bit and see if that helps in any way. Where was the... I was up there, and the balloon has to be over there, I guess. What else is she gonna do? She can't leave, so why not research? Yeah. My such car has graffiti on it. Okay. Maybe you found another one? I don't know. Interesting though, I don't think this one does. And I'm assuming, since I just got a new graphics card, that it's not just a graphics card thing. Ah, there it is. Okay.
I'm getting close to this fallen balloon.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing, sir. It's just, in my mind it sounded like the title of some Renaissance painting.
The fallen balloon of Regis.
Yes, exactly.
Hello, balloon.
I found the recorder.
The fallen recorder of Regis.
Please stop.
Anything? Oh, there's still stuff in there. Okay, I was expecting them to say, hey, the two guys up top got them.
From the top. Let's see. The 25th day of the mission. Morning.
Oh, so maybe we're going to get a backstory dump now.
The balloon goes up. You can see the immediate surroundings of the base. They're operating at full capacity. The base is active.
Okay.
I didn't see that from below. They parked several vehicles on top of a nearby hill.
No electromagnetics.
The balloon is moving away from the base.
Which direction?
Approximately south. It found some water reservoirs. Many of them. Rocks, water, sand.
Anything noteworthy?
No, not really. No people, units, nor significant changes in the surroundings.
Nothing really.
The balloon's completing its loop. It seems quieter at the base. But there's still a few people. They're grouping up. A dozen people gathered in the square, next to the vehicles. 2 vehicles that weren't there before.
Okay. And electromagnetics increased a tiny bit. Now it's... Well, actually it's... Oh, it's 20 or something, I guess.
Oh, they've left. There are no vehicles. There's no one. They must have set off towards their old base.
Or to the ship.
But why didn't they wait for the convoy to return?
Maybe they didn't know the others were in trouble.
Doubtful. It was after the Cloud's attack.
Well then, apparently that's how the Alliance treats its people. Lousily, without dignity.
He's very rah-rah. The Commonwealth is better, I guess. Nothing really on that frame.
The subsequent shots are similar to each other. They show an empty base.
Electromagnetics stable.
There are actually quite a few of these.
What did it find? No changes in values? I guess it's just surveillance. That's me.
It captured the moment I entered the base. And it's empty again. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was on my way to the convoy by then.
So we won't find out anything else.
Ooh, we found someone.
Wait, you're wrong. Someone was in the base. A man.
So he's real after all.
I knew it. I told you.
That you did. Please forgive my doubt. But where is this man now? And can we expect any more?
It's in the upstairs area.
I think he's near the base. Judging by the last slide, the Alliance must have a hideout there.
And we need to go back, I guess.
Yay, backtracking. That's a cool idea, though, that...
You know, Doctor, decades of space travel have instilled a certain conviction in me. I think people can be more dangerous and deceitful than anything else we may encounter on our journey.
I know that. Sometimes I think the presence of humans is the worst thing that happened in space. Or to space, even.
And why do you insist on seeking them out?
I don't feel like I have any other choice. If I'm going to escape from here, it'll only happen with the Alliance's help. So I must find them.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, where are we? We're here. Oh, we're going in the wrong direction. Okay. So, is that the right direction? A little bit past a rock, and then This drive's almost as weird as the Mako. I guess it's not a simulation, so it's not as much of a problem. Oh. Okay, this is confusing. But we can see that it... no, actually, does it turn? No, it doesn't even turn the back wheels. Now we're heading... Okay. So we have to stay here. Follow those tracks. Where is that rock? Okay, but past the balloon and then on the right, I guess. Is that the right way? Yes.
Oh, that probe again.
Is it flying near the base? Within range of the control center?
Affirmative.
So we could take it down now.
Do you expect me to rummage through the enemy's equipment? Again?
Well, in my opinion, the more we learn while delaying our encounter with the Alliance, the better. So, what will it be, Doctor?
Agreed. I'm curious to see what it's recorded. Especially since it witnessed what happened to the convoy.
Okay, that's the base. Good. Was there something up there? Seems like there was a base. Okay, that was just a reminder which location we're seeing. Oh, it won't let me out. Oh. Ah. I guess it wants me to be on a flat surface. No? Oh, no. All right. I guess. Is that, oh, that's the
I
hideout.
could have spent countless days in this base and still not discovered their hideout.
Actually, I
It's
was
right above
trying.
my head. All I needed to do was look up.
I did, but
This
you
means
didn't
there's
let
a
me
view
look
of the
up.
entire base from up there.
I'll confirm when I get there. But yeah, I think so. I know what's on your mind, sir. I could have been under surveillance ever since I arrived here.
Don't turn off your tracker. Maybe it'll give you a slight advantage before we...
Here it is. Maybe, I guess it's probably the one that said out of range, yes. Come on.
Right. Let's meet this probe. I'll bring it to the ground.
So that's why they had so many landing sites.
Ha! Got it down.
I got an achievement, Flying Objects Operator. Okay. I'm kind of glad you can't crash them. So... yeah, here's another Miava helmet. That person seems to be seems to have a whole helmet collection. Okay, no way through there. Has to be some way out. For example, here. And now let's see, where was the landing spot? Oh, might be this one. Yes. Maybe Miava has 10 heads, who are we to judge? Yes. Probably something like that. But then we found the dead body and that only had one, so where are the heads now? That's the big mystery of this game.
I'm looking at the slides.
Okay, the robots and the people. And they found the plants. And I guess that's when they made the hole.
Wow. The cloud in all its glory. Both fascinating and terrifying at the same time. People don't stand a chance. The cloud caught up to them and killed... No, not that. It didn't kill anyone, but neutralized them all. Which is even worse than death.
Interesting.
That probe managed to evacuate. Waited still until I approached it.
With my map in the hand. And now it even found the escape.
We know what happened after.
Do we? Okay, I guess that's all. Okay. There's another robot, which I guess had its program wiped or something. Alright, but it's already 9:15, so I guess this is where we will finish today. And yeah, that was fun. That was again a bit spooky is maybe not quite the right word, but something like that. Can you check the settings? Which, like the game settings or what? The rover color is a setting. Customization. Yeah, there's a rover skin. There's default. There's Rocket Girl. There's Space Agency with a NASA logo. There's Frostpunk. I guess Frostpunk is the same publisher, or what? Shipbreaker? Yeah, I think that there are games named Frostpunk and Shipbreaker. Pacific Drive is also a game. Okay, I guess that's all the same company. I'm not sure if Rocket Girl is one. I'll stick with the default just because we've played with that so far now. But if I had realized that beforehand, I would have probably set up a different one. Okay. So the question that I have is, where will it put me back? I guess we'll see. But anyway, so this is all that we're doing today. I hope you had fun, and we'll be back, as you can see, next Sunday at 7 p.m. Central European Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time, and yeah, hopefully see you back then for more of this game. I honestly thought at the end of last stream that we would be kind of getting close to the ending already, but it seems they keep finding new reasons for us to keep running around and looking at more stuff. So that's fascinating. Ooh, this is cool. There's actually like dust blowing across. I don't know if that's just a vignette or if that's something fancier. But yeah, so thank you all for being here, for watching, for listening, for lurking, for chatting, and I hope you'll have a great next week. Stay safe, and hopefully see you in 7 days. Bye-bye.